Morning YouTube gang, it's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my fave 5 plays for today's 9-game main slate. Hope you guys have an amazing morning. Feel free to smash that like. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Press the bell icon so you always stay notified for future videos. Alright, also I have my fave 5 plays for the early slate as a 4-game early slate. But if you need those 5 plays, check out my Twitter at Melarama. Just follow in the description, y'all, so you get that. All right, but let's jump into the main slate, y'all. Going with my pitchers, I like Mike Clevinger going against Detroit today. All right, and 53 at bats. He only got 7 hits, 132 batting average. Going mostly righties and switch hitters, which is his best pitches, and I like him in this spot for today. So Mike Clevinger's an amazing play, averaging 40.3 fantasy points in the past 3 games at home versus Detroit. His average better at home in general, averaging 30.5 combined strike rate, 11.4 strikes per 9 innings. Just low contact, low line drive as well, averaging 37.4 fantasy points a game. Just a great spot today. 9,900 on DraftKings, 94 on FanDuel. Just a great play for Mike Clevinger. Another guy like Chris Paddock going against Miami is a 13% advantage play. Knowing they're looking at 8 righties, which is his best pitches against righties. So this is a win-win situation. Knowing it's a cheaper play, 8,900, but you're looking about 10,900 on DraftKings. But he's in a great play today at Marlins Park. You already know it's more of a pitcher-friendly park. They're looking at about 3.5 implied runs against him today. And as we talk about him having mostly righties and 159 at-bats, he's averaging a 32.7 strike rate against right-hand bats. So he's in a great upside play. Last game, he had a 35 fantasy point game on FanDuel pricing against the Dodgers, y'all. So you know, if you're going 35 with upside against them, going against an easy play with Miami is a no-brainer. You're looking at about 31.7 fantasy points per game recently. So Chris Paddock's in an amazing spot today. So looking at those 2 pitchers for today. All right, let's go to our catcher first baseman positions. Now, as catcher, I like Chance Sisco, 41% advantage play against Eric Fed. That's how I pronounce him. He's honestly a mediocre pitcher in my opinion, but his best pitch is against lefties, but it's still low average play. So Sisco crushes righties, as you can see, at 1.055 OPS against righties. There's no history against them, but he's in a great play today. Wind is also blowing out in his favor in center and 10 miles per hour. Also, Washington bullpen, they allow an average 3.3 fantasy points per play appearance against left-hand bats. He also has 6 home runs, 17 RBIs in the past 20 games, and all of those stats are against right-hand pitching. All right, so he does well. He has a 395 WOBA, 333 ISO, but a 402 WOBA, a 355 ISO against right-hand pitching recently. So like Chance Sisco in this play for today at catcher. Now let's go to our first baseman. The guy I want to also look at is Edwin Encarnacion. Even though he's 1 for 6 against Johnny, man, he did have a home run against him, but I still like him in his play. He's been tearing up Tampa recently, y'all. In the past 2 games, he had 3 home runs in the past 2 games against Tampa. Even though Yanni's a tougher pitcher against right-hand bats, he's just been on a tear on the 5th and 6th spot recently in the lineup. And going with the bullpen, he could still crush value in this play, y'all. So I like him in this spot for today at 4,400 on DraftKings. 39 is too cheap on FanDuel, knowing what he can do. Like I said, still a 10% advantage play for him against Yanni, but even with the bullpen, he still do damage. He had 28, 41 in the past 2 games against Tampa, in the past 2 games recently. So still want to target him tonight in this play. Let's go to second baseman. All right, now second baseman, gotta go back to the Max Muncy guy, man. Even though he's 0 for 3 against Nick Pivetta, I feel like Nick is going to be in a hard play today. I like Dodgers stack today, and Muncy's been amazing recently. I'm sorry, I lost train of thought. playing at Philly, man. He's been balling. He's averaging 26 fantasy points in the past 2 games recently. He has a home run in each of those games. Always shows upside at Philly. Also, wind is blowing out in his favor. Center in 8 miles per hour. Philly's bullpen is allowing an average 3.3 fantasy points per plate appearance against left-hand bats. All right, he has 7 out of 8 home runs versus right-hand pitching in the past 20 games. He's been balling, y'all. So he has a 340 batting average against right-hand pitching. All right. Yeah, 16 out of 20 RBIs versus right-hand pitching as well. It's a 411 WOBA, a 426 ISO against right-hand pitchers. So love this play for Max Muncy in this spot in second base. All right, now let's go to our third baseman. Got to target my man Hunter Dozier, man. 2 for 2. Small sample size against Ivan Nova, but he's been on a tear as well recently, y'all. He's still too cheap. 3,500 on FanDuel, 42 on DraftKings. It's too cheap knowing what he can do, but Hunter's been amazing. His wind is also blowing out his favor left at 12 miles per hour. All right, and looking at the Chicago White Sox bullpen's allowing an average 3.4 fantasy points per plate appearance against right-hand bats. He's averaging 27.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games at home versus the White Sox, man. He had a home run yesterday as well. So as you can see, 38, 19, 16 in the past 3 games, and 39, 38, and 19 in the past 2 against White Sox. So love this play, knowing that it's high implied runs for them today against White Sox as well. So you already know he's going to do damage. Love this play for him today. Let's go to our last play at outfielder. I'm going to go back to the well here with my guy Oscar Mercado, man. He's been on a tear, y'all. Definitely my guy for today, and he's still too cheap on FanDuel. 2,900 is a steal going against Spencer Turnbull. Definitely want to target Cleveland in this play today. Detroit's bullpen is garbage. He has a 800 batting average against Turnbull recently, 4 for 5 as well. Oscar Mercado has been on the tear. He has 40.3 fantasy points in the past 2 games at home versus Detroit recently. He had a 34 fantasy point game yesterday in only 2 at-bats, y'all. And he has a stolen base in each of those games. And you already know how stolen bases are in fantasy. You need those, man. They treat him like home runs, man. So I love this play for him. Detroit's bullpen allow an average 4.5 fantasy points per play appearance against right-hand bats. So love this play for Oscar Mercado, y'all. So definitely take a look at him. All right, and those are my fave 5. And also take a look at the weather. Only what game I'm looking at is Toronto versus Boston. Right now it's a 30% postponed, so that's a game they definitely want to carefully monitor. But if you like my plays, feel free to give me a thumbs up, man. Any questions or concerns with your lines, feel free to comment below. If you want access to my player pool, all you have to do is click on the link in my description. The sign up is only $1 for 30 days. You can do a lot for $1, so why not cash? All right, click on the menu bar. Once you sign up, you have access to your MLB cheat sheet that gives you the top plays of the slate, all the way down to even the value. And we have the home run hitters in good spots that give you the best plays of the batter versus pitcher with the home run hitters, man. So definitely want to take a look at that today. And even you go down to your sleepers, your studs, click on your watch players. You have access to my player pool as well. Click on watch MLB DFS picks to get my access to my plays, either FanDuel or DraftKings, y'all. So I love y'all today. Y'all collect that bag, all right? Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.